looking good, pal. Thank you for coming on the show.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, how's life? How's everybody?
They're good.
Yeah.
We keep having kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you have a new baby girl.
Yeah, 6 months old today.
Adelaide, great.
Addie, we call her. We call her Adelaide. Addie. We're working on it. It's new.
6 months.
Yeah.
Does she have a personality or anything yet?
She, we have these two older kids running around, and she just watches this. She's the watcher, and we get the sense that her whole vibe is, you've got a lot going on. I'm gonna be chill, and then maybe when I'm 8 or 9, all hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You brought a photo here.
Yeah.
This is Ash and Axel. They're feeding.
This is a great photo right here of my family. There you go. First of all, he obviously loves her if he's willing to take off his mask and reveal his true identity.
Batman would never do that.
Batman would never. And this is Axel always looks like a small-town mechanic who's overcharging you. Oh, he's just overcharged. He's like, no, you need a whole new engine.
Yeah, you gotta get.
Yeah. And look at her eyes. She's like, wait, I feel like there should be a parent here.
That's so cute.
It's really good.
You also sent another picture of Axel.
Yeah.
You said he has great style.
He has great style, and this is an outfit he put on.
Okay.
I want you to show the outfit first.
Yes.
Because the minute he put it on, I realized he was dressed like a film character, a character from a movie I know that we both love.
Okay.
And I want you to see if you can know based on who do you think he's dressed like there?
Let me see.
Okay.
He's very cute, first of all.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me see there. Yellow pants.
It's the hair. Don't ignore the glasses.
Yep, it's the hair. Is it like a surfer? Is it Brad Pitt or something?
All right, go show it. You're gonna be mad.
I am?
Yeah.
Dang. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Full Wooderson, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Dude, it's Matthew McConaughey. Dancing Confused. Dude, that's so cute, man.
Yeah. So
I love when they start dressing
We're doing
themselves.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, not too shabby. In your stand-up Lobby Baby, which is great, by the way, you do a bit about parents of 3 being more zen. You feel like they're zen with 3 babies.
And now I realize it's just that you give up. I thought they'd found some inner peace, and it's more like, well, there's just too many of them.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's the way you feel?
Yeah, but the nice thing about having 3 is just the arrogance of telling people, yeah, we have 3. Yeah. You have 2, Jimmy? Oh my God, 2 would be great. Yeah, we have 3. You must have such a full life. We have 3.
We got to hang together for a good little chunk in Washington, D.C.
It was the best.
Because Lorne Michaels received the Kennedy Center honor, and it was so much fun, dude. We hung out for like hours.
It was great. It was multi-generations of SNL casts.
Yeah.
And we all were just hanging out backstage. And I was saying to people afterwards, you would be surprised to know it, but all we did was talk about the worst we'd ever bombed. None of us talked about, like, doing well anywhere.
Yeah, oh yeah. We're like, what was the worst you ever bombed on this stage? And everyone had stories. Kate McKinnon was even like, in the next dressing room, she came out just to go like, I have a bomb story.
Yeah.
Where I got on stage and just got crickets. No one laughed. And
well, because people don't understand, a lot of times we have to do things that are galas or charity events where people might not want to see comedy, and then when you do it, they're just confused and a little bit angry.
Yeah. They're there because they're supporting the charity. They're not really there to see you perform. For them.
And you walk out and they're immediately like, I don't want this.
Do you have any, do you remember any painful ones?
So remember there was that Madison Square Garden benefit for Hurricane Sandy.
Yes.
It was like the biggest bands in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And someone reached out to Lorne and said, we'd love to have SNL do something. And the best Lorne could come up with was me as myself and Bobby Moynihan as Drunk Uncle. Drunk Uncle was an A+ Weekend Update character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always crushed.
Yes.
Me and Bobby went out and did Drunk Uncle, I think, between The Who and Arcade Fire. In Madison Square Garden. And I remember we were standing backstage and it was starting to dawn on us this was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
And Chris Rock walked up to us and he just looked, because Bobby was in costume, and he looked at us and he went, "You're gonna do sketches? You're gonna go out there and you're gonna do a sketch?" It's like, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for The Who! And now here's a sketch. It was like a high school talent show.
It was so fun. We kept talking about those stories. And everyone had bits, by the way. Everyone was doing bits.
Yeah.
And like you said, it was every generation of... It was from, Steve Martin, Kevin Nealon, Amy Poehler. Everyone was just on fire and funny. And I remember as we rehearsed from like 12 to maybe 5.
It was a long rehearsal, yeah.
And then I was leaving, and I was just kind of tired. I wanted to like either just get ready, get a tux on, get back. I'm leaving, and they go. I was getting in my car. They have cars to take us to the hotel, and I get in my car. They go, Jimmy, Kevin Nealon wants to say hi to you, or he wants to say something to you, and he's in his car. I go, okay. I'm like, I go over to the car, and Kevin's there. I go, Kevin, do you want me? And he just there. He just rolled his window up, and then took off. And then took off. That was it.
Fantastic.
That's all he wanted.
Yeah. That's all.
Funny bit. It was so good. Pal, I'm proud of you. Look at this one right here.
There it is.
I'm not scared. You're scared. Come on. It officially came out today.
It is. This is the day you can buy this book.
Yes. What inspired you to write this?
It's so funny when you have kids, they're scared of a lot of things, and I would say about half of them, you want to tell them, oh, that's crazy, don't be scared about that. And then the other half, you as a parent are so happy they're scared of. Like traffic. You don't want to tell your kids, like, don't be afraid, face your fears. So
yeah,
it's
traffic
this
is something to be afraid of, yeah.
So there's this weird thing of, I feel like you have to talk to your kids in a way, you can't just tell, you have to explain to them why some fears are okay and some are not. And ultimately, kids have to decide on their own to stop being afraid of something.
That's correct.
You cannot just yell at them and tell them to stop being afraid.
I love the drawings, by the way, too. And
yeah, Rob Saya Jr., I want to make sure I give a shout out. I did not do the drawings in my book.
Yeah.
I did originally, and they said this is
terrible. Yeah, but please don't.
They were like, we're going to need the money back.
When you read this to your kids, do you do different voices?
They will not let me do the voices. Yeah, no, it's heartbreaking. I think it's a very passive-aggressive way of saying they don't care for me as an actor. It happened to me at SNL, too. You know, I started as a cast member. A lot of people don't know that. And then after a few years, Lauren was like, should you do Update? I think your voice, maybe just your voice.
Just do you, maybe behind a desk.
Yeah. They didn't have, Lauren was like, do we need the legs?
Well, it worked out. We're talking more to Seth Meyers when we come back, everybody. Check out his new book.